I don't even know if this is going to work well or not. But I figure might as well just test it. Let's see how well it runs. How do I switch fire groups again? No. Oh, this is gonna take a minute.
Scan detected.
Ah. And that's subsystems.
Scan detected.
Okay. Boy, well, it's gotta be one of these fucking buttons. Yeah, a little bit. Well, I'm in reverse. Been quite some time since I touched it. So. And I'm playing with controller. Right, now that's how I... Let me see. No, that's flashlight. Yeah, okay, point the... Alright, I'm just gonna go on the options. This is ridiculous. Ship controls. Where are we at? Weapons. Play hard point says X. X plus R. Right, okay. No. I think this might have my buttons confused. Yeah, I just got used to playing with a controller over time. I'm just confused as to why I cannot deploy my hardpoints, or at least switch my hardpoint groups. Hold on. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I don't have my fire group set up. That's why. Guess that makes sense. No. Well, that's fine. I can have them all fire off at once. Okay. There we go. Actually, I should probably split those. Or maybe not. tower seems okay. Alright, that seems alright. Oh, yeah. I definitely had some issues when I had, like, the heatsink installed and whatnot, but, it's been quite some time. Oh, there's not even anybody in the area. Okay. Oh. He jumped out. That's an Alliance Enforcer. That's not going to do me any good. So I think this is only a low extraction site, low intensity. Okay. Should probably move to a higher intensity, but I didn't want to get spent so long doing LTD and
Frame shift charge detected.
damn, 1 billion? Well, for sure. I mean, making money in this game is heavy grind. I have a couple ships, but I'm only down to 12 million, so. But I think I own this. This is the Lion's Chieftain. Cutthroat, I think. Because I wanted a ship that has a fighter bay. I think I bought the Mamba, which I haven't even really used, but it just looks cool, so. But I was talking with somebody about this game last night, and also wanted to test streaming to make sure it ran okay. Oh. What's with all the cargo floating around? Did I miss the battle? Alright, where's the...
Cannot comply.
Yeah, I figured. There we go. Get out towards the miners. Oh, yeah. Clipper's definitely a nice ship. I had a Python for a while. No, that was alright, but, you know, they're big and kind of slow. But, you know, pack quite a punch. But I'm pretty sure I sold that ship. And bought the Mamba. Well, definitely something going on out here. And System Authority cleaned them out already. Lovely. Oh wow, okay, there's a lot of shit over here.
Scan detected.
Let's... Fighting somewhere. They can't possibly be shooting at me, though. Ah, there we go.
Target destroyed.
62 grand for that guy. Yeah, it was too much of a sluggish ship. Take a beating though. There's no way this guy's... Transporters are rarely wanted.
Scan detected.
Whoa! Come on, scan.
Target destroyed.
Didn't even get anything. Yo, the cops are ultra quick. They used to not be so quick the last time I played. I could have swore they took longer to attack people.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
But the stream seems to be running alright. I assume volumes are good. But yeah, I mean, this game's got such a high ceiling for breaking in, you know? Yeah, that was even a problem when I was playing all the time. Some of the bigger ships. Ooh, team of 3. Oh, you got a little rinky-dink eagle? Okay.
Scan detected. Under attack.
on now! What you doing getting in the way? I used to have a next target button, don't remember what it is.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
But yeah, that always seemed to be a problem with a lot of the bigger ships. Always seem to have issues fighting some of the smaller stuff. I've done a little bit of engineering, not a whole lot. I got a couple things, but like I can't engage Thargoids if that's what you're asking. I think I have a single AX weapon, and that's it. That grind was just ridiculously heavy.
Target destroyed.
But yeah, I think I have 1 or 2 or 3 upgraded modules from engineering. A friend of mine was constantly doing it, so I just joined him a lot of the time. A little bit funner that way, but...
Target shields offline. Under attack. Scan detected. Target destroyed.
Explosion effects look better. Oh yeah, I have like 500 hours in the game and I'm definitely still noob status, you know what I mean? Like, it's no contest, honestly. I wouldn't even want to try. I've watched people fight them in videos and shit, and it's like, wow, that's crazy. You gotta like fucking extra hull packs and ram them and all kinds of shit. It's crazy. Extremely tough enemies. But yeah, they look cool, and it's scary as hell when you get pulled out of or you get interdicted.
Target destroyed. Scan detected.
I really gotta remember what my next target button is. Well, next threat target button.
Target cargo dropped. Target destroyed.
Now you dropped his cargo before he died. Okay. I don't know why you do that. But sure, why not? For low intensity, this is pretty crazy. I think it's low intensity. Yeah. I do notice they added the hazardous intensity, which I think I went into. They had that the last time I played, and boy, those ships in there are pretty tough. Oh, son of a bitch. Whoa. Someone running into me? What the fuck?
Target destroyed.
I think his wing was slamming into me. Nope, 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 nope.
Target destroyed.
Jesus. My shields regen for a minute. I got hyperdicted once. I swear I almost had a heart attack. You think you're all safe in hyperspace, then you hear, warning, hyperspace unstable. Yeah. It was nuts when they introduced that.
Scan detected.
We were all felt pretty safe in hyperspace. What the fuck? Did homie eject himself? Okay. But yeah, the moment they introduced the Thargoids, I zipped right on out there and wanted to meet one. It was scary. But as long as you didn't have nothing on you, you're okay. They left you alone. Now, since whatever story thing they just did, now apparently they attack you almost always. And they've spread out too. I was listening to the Galnet, and they were talking about how they're invading so many different systems. Apparently Guardian weapons don't work anymore or some crap against them.
Scan detected.
So everyone's got to use the AX weapons.
Target shields. Target destroyed. Scan detected.
Oh, shit. I guess that was a piece of cargo. Whoa, hello? Oh, they're cops.
Target destroyed.
That's strange. He wasn't wanted. He had no bounty. The security always pick on innocent people? Yeah, it's if you check out this new update that they just put out, because they used this weapon to try and wipe out the Thargoids, and it had the opposite effect in the end. And now the Thargoids are pissed off and invading hardcore, and Guardian tech is ineffective, at least inside those systems. It might not be everywhere, but inside those systems, yeah. I mean, I get you want to change the game and stuff, but from my understanding, the AX weapons aren't really that good.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
I mean, I know I had one. Oh, well. But yeah, I've gotten screwed because I've shot at cops before at the security, but usually it's them just coming in front of me while I'm in battle, and they just fly right in front of you. Because they don't give a shit. Whoa! Who the hell's shooting over my bow?
Target destroyed. Scan detected.
What the hell am I looking at? Oh, I'm against a fucking rock. Oh, I see. The planet moved in front of the sun. That's why I couldn't see anything anymore. That would make sense.
Target shields offline. Under attack. Target destroyed.
We are going to move the beam laser to there. So that way maybe I can control my power output a lot better. Okay, so that's got to be the planet right there. Yeah, I suppose that's possible. I don't have the warrant scanner on me, so... But I would think it would tell you it was wanted anyway. Listen, what is going on here? Something seems wrong with the graphics. I mean, I know I may be on the dark side of the planet, but I don't remember it being quite this dark. don't know. I think I just saw something. Yeah, I hear it. Night vision? Oh, shit! Okay. Wow. I don't think this was a thing the last time I played. But thank you, that helps immensely. Holy shit. That's a transporter. That's awesome, that looks great too. I really like the way that looks. That's awesome.
Scan detected.
I'm gonna have to hotkey a couple things, I think. Thought so.
Target destroyed.
Proximity to what? Yeah, it's pretty hot. I like that. Gives me a little bit of frame rate issues though, but
Scan detected.
I need to eventually replace this fucking video card. What do we got? Oh, it's an Eagle team of 2. Okay, that's you guys. Oh shit. I'm a little concerned, or I should say disappointed, that they changed the control scheme, because it feels a bit more arcadey to fly around now. Oh, right now I just lasers are fine. I do have missiles. I was using the multi-cannons for a while. I just got sick of fucking spending money on the ammo all the time.
Target destroyed.
But at some point, I will have to reconfigure the ship completely, because this setup's at least 2 years old. I got the Alliance Chieftain right when it came out, sunk every dollar into it, kind of jack of all traded the ship, and then, well, except for mining. And then stopped playing.
Target shields offline.
You're gonna die before I get to you. No, yes!
Target destroyed.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Excuse me. It wouldn't really be that much of a pain in the ass if it didn't take so long to get back to the fucking station.
Scan detected.
Or if I could do something about holding more ammo, I don't know. So I just started choosing lasers because, well, they don't run out of ammo. I mean, missiles are fine to run out of because you use them sparingly anyway. I mean, the only reason I use the beam laser is to try and keep their shields from going back up.
Target destroyed.
Alright. We're going into the buttons real quick. Targeting. Select target ahead, select next target, previous target. Highest threat is holding A plus down. Select next hostile. Okay, holding A, down and right. Down and right, down and right, down and right. Okay. I think the station was fairly close. There are a couple stations that are close to some of the extraction sites. I really wish they would improve conflict zones, because for solo players, it's a nightmare to try and do anything inside a conflict zone. The moment you pick a side, you got almost the entire other side just gunning for you, because they want to kill the fucking player, not the AI. It's kind of annoying. So the only time I was ever able to actually have fun in a conflict zone was when I was playing with other people. It's a great idea. It's just not flushed out enough. I don't know. Maybe with the, the closing down of the console versions, they'll refocus efforts and get some of this shit done. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Am I still on the... Yep. Okay. Just making sure. No. Says no record. Okay.
Scan detected.
By who? I hear battle somewhere. Oh, you're screwed, buddy. You get like 4 eagles on you? That's your ass. Hello.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
They definitely changed. They improved the explosions since the last time I played.
Scan detected.
Like, the noise wasn't, the sound effects were not that good. And I don't believe the screen shake happened either. Okay. Where are you at, buddy? He's in a wing of 3. Oh my god, it's so much easier when I can just target the next hostile. Amazing. I was about to say, wow, his shields are coming up quick. Yeah, I have, no, I've never been into space mining. It's just never been my thing. I know it's had a couple iterations and they've improved it from what I understand, but...
Target shields offline. Scan detected. Target destroyed.
Whoa, whoa!
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Come on, cops, what are you doing?
Offline. Scan detected. Target destroyed.
I do miss being able to turn flight assist on and off. Oh. It switches between flight modes. So I can go back to standard arcadey mode. Well, I can go back to the original mode where thrusting left and right instead of turning left and right, but... I spent so long to trade to Elite in the matter of days. No, I hear ya. Bulk of my money was either doing bounty hunting or exploration. Jumping real far out, first discoveries, jumping all the way back, then selling. You go out far enough and come back, yeah, that is worth a lot of money. Exploration is also how I got my soul permit.
Target destroyed.
Wow, your buddies just let you die, but dude, damn.
Under attack.
Oh, there we go.
Target shields detected.
Oh, you ain't going nowhere, buddy. Come on, cops, get him!
Shields online.
You gotta be kidding me. Come on, get in range, get in range. There we go. Fuck! Ah, no, right on. Yeah, my highest thing is, it's absolutely Explorer.
Scan detected.
I mean, technically that's why I got the game. I seen someone play and saw the exploration and the heavy, leaning in heavy to science and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I gotta play this. I gotta travel around the fucking galaxy. There's gotta be a way to turn night vision on and off easier. Sun's almost out. Sure. Yeah, I mean, like, if it, I would assume if, like, you want to get, like, the real expensive ships or whatever, yeah, mining's probably the quickest path to it. But as you say, it's, you know, kind of boring. Maybe they'll make it a little more exciting soon. I used to have an asp.
Scan detected.
Is that you? Wow, did you just spam my fucking radar, guy? Jesus.
Target destroyed.
Oh, for sure. I mean, don't get me wrong, the keyboard definitely offers a lot more things. It's a lot easier because you got all your hotkeys and it's just a key press. You don't have to like hold a key and then hit another key at the same time, which is very nice. Don't get me wrong. I got no real issues against mouse and keyboard. I just got used to playing with a controller. Also, I don't really like having to pick my hand up off the keyboard to hit a key somewhere else. That's the... Whoa. That's the biggest advantage the controller has. Like, everything's right there. My hands stay in the same position the entire time.
Target destroyed.
Don't you hit me, Python. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Scan detected.
Whoa, are you rail gunning? The hell? Oh, he's dead.
Scan detected.
And it's one of the reasons I don't want to take on Thargoids. Although they did add Thargoids that you can kill with regular weapons, or like smaller, like scout ships, basically.
Scan detected.
They don't look like the big guys. They're meant for solo players and people with normal weapons, but I mean, it all comes down to luck, because I mean, if you're fighting any kind of Thargoid, there's always a chance there's gonna be actual Thargoids that come in. So
Under attack. Target shields offline.
dude, just try to kamikaze me. Goodbye.
Target destroyed.
The only thing I hate is you gotta wait for that scan to complete, even if the cops are shooting at the guy, because they will start firing on you if you just start shooting someone without having that scan complete. It's kind of silly. Yo, homie was scrambling my target systems. I hate it when they do that. But in the end, you know, this game exists and it works compared to maybe some other space games that are around. I won't point any fingers, but you know.
Target destroyed. Scan detected.
You kind of give yourself away when you scan, idiot.
Target destroyed.
I gotta be up to like $2 million now. Most of these guys are worth over 100 grand. Damn, 3 million. Oh yeah, they're ridiculous. Don't get me. I love this game, but their handling of things as of the last couple of years has just been absolutely horrible, and they don't even seem to have any kind of real direction to take the game. Like, I was like, wow, they're going to shut down the console versions? They're not going to support that shit anymore? And they said so they could focus on fucking story? It's like, what story? Most people don't even engage with the story. Well, not that you really can, but it's like if your story was like mission led and I could like talk to these characters and do things to influence something instead of it all happening in the background, I might give a shit. But since I can't, I don't. I just don't care what the story is. It's like all the participation we have in the story is, hey, go to this place, collect this gear, and bring it back to a station. That's literally it. It's all fetch quest. Oh, I have Odyssey. I have it. I've had this game for a few years anyway. 4 years. I was dying for space legs. And don't get me wrong, it's nice to be able to get out of your ship, walk around. That feels okay, but everything else about it is terrible. The first person shooting is terrible. The fact that the NPCs scan you every time you walk past them is fucking terrible. They don't even remember that they scanned you. The same one will scan you. All you do is walk away 10 feet, come back, and they're like, hey, I gotta scan you. If you're running by them too fast, you don't even hear the NPC say he needs to scan you, and then he starts shooting, and the whole place lights you up. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, they put zero effort into that. Should have hired some fucking people from another games company to do it. It's a real shame, because the space game is just fucking awesome for a space game. Oh, I know. The galaxy map was so nice, and now it's like all segmented off in sectors and shit. It looks weird. And it's like kind of blurry, I guess. It's strange. I looked at it yesterday because I did a small video to show someone what the game was like. No combat though, but yeah, it was sad to see the galaxy map the way it is now. To be able to click on a system, hit one tab, and FSD to the next system, no issue. Now you need to go through 3 tabs just to mark her out. I know, it's so dumb. I mean, as far as that kind of stuff, like, I liked it for the system map, being, like, having all the more bells and whistles and options to look through everything, because that helps for in-system stuff. But yeah, the galaxy map has way too much crap. Sometimes you just don't understand these decisions. And then they're like, oh, we're never doing ship interiors. It's like, well, go fuck yourself. I mean, you said in the beginning you guys wanted to do ship interiors, and you maintained that for about like a year or two, and then you just dropped the idea altogether. And you got ship interiors for fucking VR, at least the cockpit. Yeah, yeah. Pretty much, pretty much. It's like sometimes when you're adding quality of life improvements, you're actually just bogging down the game systems themselves with a whole bunch of shit. Sometimes simpler is just better. Even if it doesn't look great or necessarily feel great.
Target destroyed.
That python tore right through you. Man, is that a python? Looks like a python.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Yeah, I would say their game engine needs a massive overhaul. I mean, it's ridiculous that they screwed up the planetary tech between Horizons and Odyssey. I couldn't believe that. I hear you flying near me.
Scan detected.
Oops.
Target shields offline. Under attack. Scan detected. Target destroyed.
Also, another thing I never understood is why it always seems like every ship's hard points are on top of the fucking ship. Like, why is nothing on the sides or underneath? Why would you limit my ability to fucking shoot people? It's very weird. Oh, yeah, yeah. A lot of people are really upset not being able to fly the way they used to. Especially around on planets. Like I said, they changed the control scheme and it feels very arcadey now. Anyways, I think I'll go, go ahead and turn in my stuff. Okay. Did all the space stations disappear or something? Oh, that's a ship. Capital ship. This is the closest one. We're going there.
Frameshift drive charging.
Thank you, Victor.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
But I'll give them this. You can technically set a target and throttle up and fly there in 4 or 5 days. At least they do that. A lot of space games don't allow that shit. So, like, you know, they get a lot of props for a lot of things they did. They just consistently keep screwing shit up over time. I think they just try too hard to pull in a more casual audience, and this game was built to be hardcore. Or hardcore-ish. Newtonian physics and all that. It's like, you know, now I feel like I'm playing fucking Wing Commander from 30 years ago. Don't get me wrong, I like Wing Commander, but it's, you know, it's an arcade shooter in space. Right, that's the thing, right? Like, so they changed everything so it's easier to play, but they left all the other roadblocks in place. So it's like your casual audience doesn't give a shit. They're gonna play for an hour and be like, "Wow, I got nowhere." They even kept the loop of shame in, which happens to me all the time because I'm a terrible person. Yeah. I gotta go back and set up all my filters. I used to have a couple things set up. And then, the video card died in my computer, only I didn't know it was the video card, so I just replaced the whole fucking computer. So now I'm working on a slightly worse video card. I gotta replace it, but money's an issue right now, so what can you do? Like, I currently have a NVIDIA 1050 Ti. Before I was sporting an AMD RX 580, which is way better than the Ti, the 1050 Ti. What? Oh. Like, why the fuck's it green?
Lincoln Alpha Zulu Echo. We are happy to have you, Commander. Please note that all station services are at your disposal. Landing permission denied. Resubmit request within range of station.
Is that gonna hit me? Shit! Okay. Yeah, that definitely would have clipped me.
Scan detected.
Access authorized. Proceed to Bay 1-1. Automated docking initiated.
And yeah, I'm fine with docking and launching manually. It's easier with the advanced docking computer, and I get the nice music. I found out people were stacking skimmer missions, so instead of adjusting prices so people want to do other missions, they just murder skimmer missions. Yeah, they do that all the time. There was a couple times that missions were paying out real high, and they're just like, screw it, let's just nerf this or nerf that. Yeah, it's too difficult to get high payouts from missions now. Just way too difficult. And if you want to get a mission that even pays like 1,000,000 creds or more, you're going to be jumping 15, 20 times to get to your destination.
Confirmed contact. Engaging docking restraints. You are most welcome, Commander.
Yeah, I'm sure I am. I can't be any allied more than I am. Contracts? Ah. Okay. No. There it is. Wow, so this whole menu changed. It was a lot easier to sell these before. Nice. 3.6 mil. Let's have a walk, shall we? Yep, it's dumb. I mean, like I said, if they rework the conflict zones, that will be the biggest moneymaker ever. You can make millions so quick in those zones. Where the hell's... There we go. Let's see if they actually made anything better. Oh, still looks dead as shit. Well, there's people out front now. That's different. I think there's just more NPCs. That's all there is.
For over 60 years, Kinematic Armaments has been giving private citizens...
And this shit's always been framey. Why? They really need to optimize this. Even on my last system where I was hitting 60 frames a second at all times, I'd come in here and it would drop to like 40. Still the same people, same missions. I guarantee it.
Do you have the time to do some transport work? Please?
No, because everything you guys want is illegal. Literally all of it.
Bridging the stars for half the millennium.
I mean, see, like, all this is a great idea, but it's like, why would I bother getting on foot to go buy a ship? I can just stay inside my ship, open a menu, and fucking buy one. The only reason to get on foot is to come into here. This is it.
Weapons, upgrades, whatever you want. I've got
Suits and weapons. Oh yeah, I don't like the new menu systems. Yeah, they changed it again. It didn't look that way the last time I played. It had the older system where it was far easier to navigate. I mean, it just seems so dead.
Taking care of our customers has always been our number one concern. That's why the Bank of Science has been the galaxy's favorite.
Oh, and it's the best when you die on foot on a planet, and then you respawn very, very far away in a space station, possibly systems away, and then you gotta take a fucking taxi back to your damn ship. Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. But that's just it. Like, oh yeah, yeah. The first time I died on a planet was the last time I engaged in planetary combat. I respawned, I think I was 4 systems away because reasons. I don't even know why. I'm assuming only certain stations have medical bays or whatever. But yeah, and then I had to get a taxi, which at least the game flies you. You don't have to fly yourself, but then you got to sit there and wait for the NPC to do its own thing, and it's not necessarily the most efficient. So... yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. I think they were rushing to compete with Star Citizen, and it's fine if you want to compete with Star Citizen. That makes sense. These games are very similar in nature, but the reason I'm not really a fan of Star Citizen is because they just were shoving everything in at once and just fixing as they went along. The game broken as fuck. These guys were taking their time. They're like, all right, let's do this, get it working, then playing out the next part that they want to put in, and then put that in and get it working. And then all of a sudden, they're just like start throwing shit against the wall, just like Star Citizen. And then it's just like, well, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, I want Space Legs, but I wanted Space Legs to be good and fun and give me reason to get out of my ship and walk around. Or maybe walk around my ship. But no, if you want to walk around your ship to any degree, you got to play in VR. Yeah, from my understanding, it's definitely kind of hard on the system. But the biggest roadblock for Star Citizen the consensus is putting it on a big enough SSD. If you don't put it on an SSD, you might as well not even play the fucking game. Doesn't matter how good your graphics card is or your processor. It's all about the speed of the hard drive. And now I hear they're trying to worry about, like, blanket physics. Like, for, like, the blankets in your bed. Like, they're focusing on that now. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing, man? I've seen your game. It looks pretty, but it runs kind of shitty. Like, broken. There's not a lot to do. I mean, at least in Elite Dangerous, you got a host of different shit you can fucking do. In Star Citizen, it's like cargo runs. Their first-person module still isn't finished. Which is supposed to be a standalone game. Squadron 42. So I don't know what any of these companies are doing anymore. The only one that built a space game and actually did well was fucking No Man's Sky, and that's just boring as hell. I don't get me wrong, I love No Man's Sky, but the foundation of that game is waste the player's time. Everything is waste the player's time. Even now, they still make things in that vein. Yeah. I mean, you only got, like, Star Citizen's only got, like, 150 ships that are JPEGs that you can buy for, like, $1,000. It's ridiculous. That's another thing that pisses me off about that game is the endless fucking money that's getting dumped into it, and here we are 10 years later, and you're still in alpha. So is your first-person shooter module. It's like you could have at least got that out the door, but yeah, I give Hello Games big props for what they've done. They could have just taken the money and ran, and they have consistently been improving the game, adding to it, and all for free, completely free. But it is so boring. Like, most of what you can do in the game is just pointless. Building a base, pointless. I don't know why it's in the game, but it is. Combat is bad. Even their improved combat is just fly backwards and shoot. That's it. And you'll kill everything in your path. Doesn't matter what combat rating it is, you'll just destroy everything by flying backwards. Shooting with the base weapon, too, that comes with every ship. But they got a lot of planets. There is a lot to do. It's just a lot of it's very pointless. Inventory management's boring and tedious still, even though they keep expanding it. It's like, dude, make it. Stop wasting my time. I don't want to have to go into a menu to go into a menu to go into a menu to do a thing. I don't want to have to farm resources, but first I gotta farm resources so I can power my thing to farm resources, only so I can farm more resources to make my thing more powerful to farm more resources efficiently. It's like, come on, guys. What are you doing? But you can have pets, and there's like animals and NPCs, so you know what I mean? It's kind of a trade-off. But in any case, it's dinner time. This was more or less a test stream. Um, but you showed up and made it fun. Yeah, exactly. Stop making everything bigger, make it better. I agree, wholeheartedly. But I do appreciate you stopping by and talking with me. It's nice to have had someone to talk to about this game instead of just, some random people wondering every little thing about it. So, let's see. Maybe I'll jump back in tomorrow. See if I can't find some more fun. But again, I appreciate everyone stopping by, and I will see you in the next one. End of line.